Welcome, everybody. How's it going? How's it going, Max?
Great. It's been great. I'm excited for this match.
Yeah.
You know, I got off work for this, so I'm hoping that we win.
Awesome.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, it definitely should be a fun time. I believe the guys are getting the arena set up right now, so they should be in there shortly. I believe they are set up to be Max versus the Samus. So this is going to be they've selected their characters. I believe they're setting up the stage and getting everything set. Players are conversing back and forth, trying to figure out all the things they need. So hopefully this will be nice and quick.
Yeah.
Team is going to be striking some. So last time we played, Brandon elected to go first and did a really great job anchoring the team. You know, faced a really tough opponent, but did manage to get there. And then this time they've elected to put Max first. So going up against Glynn Academy looks like they have some really solid players on the team. So we'll find out right here nice and quick. The Samus pick here is one that they've been trying to figure out how to deal with, because I believe the Luigi into Samus is not great.
Yeah, it's not considered a good matchup, to say lightly. Luigi really doesn't like it when you keep him out, and that is Samus's whole gimmick.
Their whole thing is get them out, keep them out.
Get away from me.
So definitely a tough time. On the other hand, we also have Max, who has been practicing, and we have Brandon, who has been practicing. And Brandon especially is looking for possibly like a min-min into this Samus.
Ooh.
Could be interesting. And so, yeah, it looks like we've got some bands going, and it looks like we are down to Smashville and Town and City for our selection. And once they pick that, get the other team in, we'll be good to go. They just have to pick it. It looks like they have selected Smashville. So in our match preview, we have Luigi, played by Max, facing up against Tristan from Glynn Academy in Georgia, playing Samus. Glynn Academy, last day today. They're out of school as of today. I'm a little jealous because we still have another week. But yeah, definitely some cool stuff. Team is still here playing on their last day of school. So congratulations to them on the last day, and hopefully they have a fun time.
Yep, that one.
Okay, so let's get us into this match here, nice and quick.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Oh, and they are off to the races, huh?
Yeah, starting off, Max getting this early combo. Can it? Almost got it. You know, we just started, and he's almost getting the combo. This is looking good for him.
The 0 to death just immediately. He's been working on it really hard. He, played against the Cloud last game and had a really hard time. And here comes the projectiles, man. Really gonna have a hard time getting back in and staying on. But Max has shown that he can do it. So
yeah,
a little more on this, and that Samus is gonna have a hard time. And they're playing really well, though. Really competitive, close to this edge, making it really hard for Luigi to get in. And so as long as Luigi doesn't let them have like a free time back onto the stage, I think that this should be good. They are both at really high percents. One good hit from the Samus, and this will be over for Luigi. Oh, so close. Oh, but that was two.
Yeah, that's
okay,
going to take it.
There it is. I think that up B might have taken the stock here if it had connected. Max doing a really good job of staying in and looking to get there. Samus, though, spacing well, keeping a lot of projectiles, as she is wont to do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, beautiful recovery there by Max, but still gonna get sent back off stage.
Just barely enough to come back. A good spot dodge there by Samus, keeps him safe. That is the beginning of the combo. If he can land that, Okay, why didn't that send?
Huh. That's going to send that down tilt.
Yep. Down tilt does take it. I think that he might have gotten saved by the bomb.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting hit, yeah.
But so can he get it this time?
There it is.
He gets
and there
it!
It goes. Second time's the charm, does get the 0 to death. Really well done here. These Zairs coming out from the Samus are really making it hard for Max to do anything. You know, the projectiles, he has his own projectile that can stop it, but that Zair has so many hitboxes. Just doesn't care.
It's so active, and Max is just really utilizing this to his advantage here. You know, this wasn't looking to be the best matchup, but Max is just really just like fighting through it and locking in. Can he get it again?
Tristan having a really hard time, doesn't quite make it, but does get some damage, some percent on here, and you know that's really what he's looking for, is just get this percent really high. On the other hand, Samus is fighting for their very life here, trying to stay active.
Oh,
misfire! Puts him all the way back, and he does get back without a problem.
The misfire on the bomb stops him from moving and stops him from getting pineappled. Still gonna lose the stock.
Stock does get taken. Good up B there. Really well done. But you know, Max is playing this very difficult matchup extremely well. I'm very impressed, honestly. Samus coming out showing that they can combo as well. Not quite a 0 to death, but definitely racks up some damage. 50–70% already, and there's the
I didn't even know you could get stuck there.
I didn't either. It does make sense. They do have some really interesting hitboxes there. The 2-frame to tech it, but Tristan paying attention does get the ledge grab. The up B to get there.
Yeah, it's getting close.
The jump a little high, doesn't quite get the spot, but
and he gets it!
The up B in the air does get the final stock off Samus, and he will take it.
Oh my God!
What a well played set by Max. So good, so good.
Yeah, in the past we've seen him miss that confirm, but really getting that confirm when it counts and just taking that first game.
Yeah. Well, really, really well done. Once again, we are going to be looking in this situation at in the best of 5, seeing what we're at. Actually, you know what? We could probably do this. You know what? It's not going to make as much sense on a different screen, but we could probably do this. Or this is this. And then we can just give the score here, and it's a best of 3.
Yeah, probably just put like
this situation.
Parentheses game, maybe even.
Where?
Just in the text box, maybe to clarify.
This would be match.
Match at point.
Yeah. We'll just leave it like that. Make it easy.
Yeah.
So we're debating because the format for this situation is a little funky. The format for this tournament is the first player. Or it is a best of 5 of best of 3s. So each matchup you get, Luigi versus Samus, and they're going to play a best of 3. And then whoever wins that best of 3 puts it to the match score. And then after that, whoever wins the next the next pair will play. Whoever wins that best of 3, it goes to the match score. And so that set goes to 5. So the first 3, we have to have our first 3 players and their first 3 players. And then after that, the next 2 matches potentially are going to be just whatever they end up looking at. Whoever they feel like is the best suited for the next 2 matches. So it looks like they've agreed on Kalos Pokemon League, so we're going to be getting in here pretty quickly with this next match.
Yeah, this is I want to say this is a counter pick because this is a very interesting stage because there's a lot of room for Samus to kind of keep Luigi out and just get him away from her. But, this is very interesting. Because it does give room for Luigi to kind of weave out, but it also gives Samus room to just keep out.
Yeah, A lot of flat. I know Max really, really appreciates the Final Destination and those kind of larger flat stages. Gives him a lot of room to be able to follow up his combos. But this, I don't know if that's the best idea against a Samus. And those platforms on the side definitely.
Ooh,
oh
the
my
jab
God!
resets
On
on Kalos?
up B to get the final.
Oh
And
no!
there initiates another 0 to death. If he can do it, this would be amazing. He does lose that combo in the middle there, and that was such an interesting adaptation.
I'm surprised
Stuck
that
on the ledge, trying to get back, does manage to get back up, but jumping out of that shield gets him stuck. Another one caught to the face. Oh, does get back. Oh my gosh. Man, he is having a time of it, though, with these bombs. And does get nailed with that down smash.
I think the
Down
charge
tilt?
shot
Down
hit him on the way up. That's so funny.
Well, he got the
The down tilt.
Yeah. Is that a down tilt? What's Samus's down smash?
Down smash is where she does like a breakdance.
Is it?
Yeah, down tilt is when she just like hits the floor
with her gun?
Yeah, with the gun.
Just explodes. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought the down smash was the down tilt was the one where she does a little kick, or is that the down smash?
That's the down smash.
Okay.
Because she kicks both ways.
Gotcha. You're right.
Yeah. But Luigi gonna kick his head up.
Oh my gosh, Luigi coming back with that and does get the up smash. Just even there and initiates the next combo.
Oh no.
Oh, just barely misses it. Gets it to 47, and one good catch here will be the end. Luigi having a hard time getting back on stage, though. All of these projectiles coming out, Samus following it up, making it very difficult for Luigi to get back. Yeah, I almost wonder if he should just do a regular get up to get there.
Huh.
Eats the shot, and good roll, puts himself back on stage.
Oh, getting
Caught
greedy, trying
by
to get that dare.
the up B, but does put him very close. 115, 132. Samus is in danger. That was a really good back air to secure the stock, and but
yeah, that's it.
he
That's
catches him. Samus trying to go across during the invincibility, unfortunately does get caught. Max takes the next game, and that is going to be it for match number 1. Luigi takes the set.
Yeah.
So we are going to be up 1. Oh, this is going to be a problem.
We can switch it between.
We'll switch it, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is 01, and we're going to do GA and GWE. So
yeah,
that works. That's
there we
good
go.
enough. So in this best of 5, Green Wave Esports is up by 1. First set goes to Max. Congratulations, Max.
Amazingly.
They were so worried about that Samus. They were labbing on that Samus. And turns out the way to beat Samus is just to hit the 0 to deaths.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I'm still amazed at the beginning of that second game when that uppy killed at like 80 on Kalos with those massive vertical platforms.
Yeah, absolutely. It did catch. They were off the ground a little bit when it caught. So they had a little bit of space, but it really wasn't that much.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if there was a jump or an upbeat input put in there to finish it off, but I don't think so. I think it just barely clipped the edge of the blast zone and took him off, got the star. So really, really well done. It looks like we're going to get iFlife in here for Max. iFlife plays Pikachu, but I don't know if he's going to be playing Pikachu or something else. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing Matthew coming in from the Frogs. Well, they have their name on as a group of Frog Wranglers, which is really funny.
Group of Frog Wranglers. Really love it.
Yeah, and
Green Wave versus the Frogs.
Matthew is listed as a Cloud Plant player. So assuming they don't go Plant, Brandon has a lot of experience with this matchup. So this is looking very strong for him. But if that plant does come out, again, Brandon has a lot of experience with Brandon. Wait.
Brandon has a lot of experience with, honestly, Brandon has a lot of experience with everyone, no matter what. But it looks like the team, it looks like he is going to be playing Cloud. So best of luck to Matthew.
Yeah.
The funny part about this is that Max was the one worried about Cloud. Max was trying to get a different matchup. And they were all kind of going, okay, how do we deal with this Samus? Because the Samus is good. And you know, I think I said it yesterday, but I'll say it again. When Max locks in, he will beat whoever.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just absurd. So Glynn Academy going up on bringing their Cloud in here. Green Wave Esports, we're bringing in the Pikachu. They are going to Smashville, which should be interesting.
Yeah.
What's he? Oh, he was checking his name to make sure that he had the right name on. That makes sense. And there they go. They're going to be going in here nice and quick. Nope, that one.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. And then,
there we go.
There you go. All right, and
we're
in.
Out.
We got there.
Yeah. The back air is already coming out.
Yep. Pikachu looking to walk this Cloud off makes it very difficult to get back. The air combo is coming out as well.
Oh.
This kind of classic Pikachu. How did he drop that?
I want to say he meant to do a nair, but the back air came out. But the back air just going to come out again.
Really close one there. Matthew just barely keeps it on. Very well done. But Brandon looking to finish this stock off. Limit break comes out, and Pikachu is going to have kind of a hard time. Nope, he's just going to stay away. That's fair. That's definitely something we've seen Brandon do in the past is when Limit Break is ready, he just stays away.
Yeah.
Same thing with Joker, with Arson. Brandon does a really good job of just, hey, let me get back, let me stay away from this player, let me not get hit by this strong thing they have. But Cloud coming in there, good grab, good combo.
Oh, no.
As long as he doesn't get walked off, he'll be in good shape. And he does get back without a problem. Okay. So just a little bit of little bit of percentage there, but not in danger of being KO'd yet.
But you know, for every missed bear train, Brandon's coming in with about 40 to 60%.
Yeah. Yeah. On the other hand, Pikachu here is at 69%, almost. Nice. Probably just gonna like one good hit and Pikachu is done. Brandon also plays extremely risky, and so it wouldn't surprise me if he missed an input and just took his own stock.
Yeah.
It happens occasionally. When you play at that level, sometimes one little input is the difference between glory and a self-destruct.
Yeah.
But these T-Jolts coming out, Pikachu at 88%, but he's got the Cloud over 100.
Ooh, beautiful landing mix up there with the landing hitbox. Able to clip through that shield.
Yeah, really, really well done there. Good back air or not back air, back throw, and looking for those back airs off the stage.
Oh, gonna take it with the dash attack.
Dash attack just kills there?
Yeah, well, they were both at 100%.
That's
I
true.
think they were at like,
I think he was at like 140.
Yeah.
But I forgot about Rage, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
He's looking super low, and he does take him out, but the stock is answered. So well done by Matthew to take the stock there off of Brandon. And we're going to be setting up for the next one. Players need to choose their next stage and report those scores, get them ready to go. So, yeah. Well done by by Brandon to bring us to a strong game 2, or set 2. Set 2. There we go.
Set.
I have to get the
I
terminology
just say
right.
point 2.
Yeah. So that was the first game in the second set of the match.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting how Matthew. I'm assuming this is when the plant will come out because it didn't go the best with the cloud.
Is the plant the correct choice for a Pikachu? Is that the better?
I feel
guess
like
it
after
does
a 3
have
stock.
a much better recovery than
Yeah.
Cloud. Cloud's recovery does leave a little bit to be desired.
Yeah, especially after that 3 stock. Brandon just has this matchup down.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see.
To be fair, that's a 2 stock. you know.
2 stock after they traded stocks at the end.
Yeah. The final one, Pikachu did get KO'd first.
Yeah.
I saw the ending screen definitely said the Pikachu, but
yeah. But despite that, Matthew's still putting on. Gonna keep the cloud. Yeah, still holding his own despite that, and gonna keep with the cloud.
Yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting set. To be fair, even if it's a bad matchup, it's probably the best to just stick with what you know, right?
Yeah.
If you're more experienced on the cloud, pick the cloud, keep the cloud, and rock out. So,
yeah.
It looks like we have a couple of bans here from Brandon, Battlefield, and Pokemon Stadium 2. So they picked Town and City, and we're going to be going to there in just a second.
Yeah, the players popping off at the stage pick, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, well, this should be a very interesting game. We'll see if Brandon can repeat his go, or if this cloud can pull it back.
Yeah.
The added platforms here, honestly, are probably fairly good. Ooh, well played there. Almost got the stage spike. Oh, there he's looking for it. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's such a hard time to come back. Pikachu is such a pain.
Yeah. The mistech just placing Matthew in an unfortunate position, but doing relatively well. He's getting these back airs out. He's getting that distance.
Really good spot dodge there to not get hit by the back air by the Pikachu.
Oh, that was a bear.
And
almost
connected. Really tough time. Combos coming out from Pikachu, but we have a limit break ready to go.
Yeah, this will definitely help Matthew out recovering, but it is going to be Brandon recovering, but going to be using some stalls here.
Oh, really well done to flip that off, but Brandon wisely goes very high very quickly.
And Matthew calling out that back air landing with that up smash. Beautiful play there. Oh, that was a nice up air.
Some really good positioning here by both players, just to kind of oh no,
the missed DI gonna take the stock for Brandon.
Was that even missed DI?
Yeah, if you DI it, they have to read the DI. But Matthew missing the window for the DI
at the top.
Yeah,
okay,
the up throw.
Okay. I thought you meant DI on the stage.
No.
The blast zone. Okay. Yeah, no, that was a really well done down special to drag down with that thunder and get the KO. Cloud sitting here, he's starting to learn the matchup, starting to play a little better. Pikachu at 122 definitely has gotten some good shots, and has a very well done back air.
That up air is going to come out to lead into that forward air.
Yep, couple of up airs, couple of forward airs, does take him right to the edge, looks for the read, doesn't quite catch it, and now we have another bear ladder coming out. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to follow it up. He just let it go.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, at 110, 111% is definitely hard to keep going with that. Ooh.
Oh, the T-Jolt takes it!
Just the tiniest bit of momentum there takes out Matthew's Cloud. And we are back with set number 2 going to Green Wave Esports. So really well played by Matthew, really well played by Matthew, but Brandon does manage to take it. And finally, we have Max J going in against their final player. Oh, no, not that. We can't do that. They do that. We'll deal with it later. Now, let's see. Their final player, if I recall correctly, is a K-Rule.
Yeah, it was K-Rule, and I want to say Power Trainer? Pokemon Trainer.
Pokemon Trainer, that's right.
Yeah, but
I
the
would
Ice
really
Climbers.
Ices?
Ices
We have the
coming out.
Ices pick? Oh, this is interesting. So Icy pick on for Max. He might be baiting us, to be fair. Like it wouldn't,
that would be funny.
I wouldn't surprise me if he decided to bait us here. So this is going into Alexander.
Hey, we have a Xander.
We do. And you know, I don't know who he's gonna play. So I will say one thing that
K-Roll. Okay.
It is a K-Roll. One thing that's interesting is you know, we have a little bit of data on these guys compared to the other team because we're able to see their match history. Unfortunately, what? Oh, we're disconnected.
Why are we disconnected?
I don't know.
Are we still visible? Hello.
We'll see.
Hey, we're connected.
Successful.
We're back. Okay, we are so
Hopefully.
back. We are so barak.
Okay. Sorry for that. If we had a little bit of a drop, but yeah, it looks like we have Ice Climbers versus K-Rule, and they're going to be playing on Pokemon Stadium 2. So interesting set here. Should definitely
figure
be
it out.
A fun one. But yeah, so these guys are going to be going in pretty soon.
Yeah. But yeah, they're going to be playing on Pokemon Stadium 2. And I haven't seen this Ices in a while, so it'll be very interesting to see how it's changed, you know?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the so the Ice Climbers, what is he trying to find?
He's trying to
through.
hear the roar of my full force neutral
Gotcha.
attack.
So guys are definitely having fun. King K. Rool comes in here, and yeah, we're gonna be getting into the game nice and quick. And yeah, Max J pulling out the Ice Climbers. He has played it several times. He's put some time into it. But he just hasn't played it recently. You know, when he first started, he was playing mostly
Mario. Yeah,
and then he slowly changed to Kirby. But he's always had these Ice Climbers, and Ice Climbers are very interesting. They're kind of a unique set of characters. I was going to say a unique character, but it's not really one character. It's definitely two.
Yeah. Definitely an Achilles heel kind of character because of Nana just existing.
Yep.
Because when Nana's working, she's winning games because she'll just randomly just F smash.
I was going to say, you saw earlier.
Oh, wow, that headbutt.
Picks up the KO on Nana. I was going to say, you saw earlier that he did get picked up by a down throw by the K-Rool, but was able to get out of it because of his second character.
Yeah.
But Max having kind of a hard time there. He does get the KO and evens up the stocks. 16% on that. Lots of aggression coming here. K-Rool kind of focusing the Nana. There's the combo coming out, but has to be careful because this counter is definitely a problem.
Nana kind of recovering
saving themselves really nicely. That
was that shield.
The shield went to almost nothing, but that is a lot of distance, and does get the KO off the bottom. Was that a spike?
Yeah, he just ran out there and just forward aired.
Okay.
Wow.
Does
Nana
get the
died.
KO on Nana at 92%, but looking for the stage spike. Not quite high enough to be able to take that off.
Oh, wow.
Looking for the up B here to take the stock, but, you know, any percent is good percent at this point, right?
Yeah, the Sopo really putting in work here. You know, when you're in this state, the more you can get, the better, because you're just waiting for that second stock.
Oh,
and yeah.
follows deep, isn't able to get back. That up B recovery was a little ambitious, I think. 97% once again. Max is looking for the KO.
Yeah, Max has a great lead here. You know, it is K rule, so that 50% means a lot.
Yeah, but a really good spot here would finish it for either player, honestly. If K-Roll gets a good combo, this will be it. But
yeah. Oh, and that's going to take it.
174% does take it for Max. Really well done by him to take that stock. And yeah, well, first thing I want to know, are we going to see Icy's again?
Most likely.
I mean,
I'm curious. Because he could pull out another character.
He's played the Kirby. He's played the Jigglypuff. He's played the Mario and the Dr. Mario. He's thought about Sonic. He's thought about Sonic. Technically, he's done some Sonic.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's kind of thought about some different players or some different characters. And I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see what he ends up with. Here in this game number 2, but it looks like both players are sticking with their characters. Ice Climbers versus K-Roll. I don't blame the K-Roll at all.
Yeah.
You know, a few moves the other way, and that could have gone bad real fast.
Easily.
For Max. On the other hand, a few more percent on that second or third stock, and that would have been over for the K-Roll, because he was in a position that he should have probably, well, at a higher percent, he would have just gotten spiked off the stage, and that would have been that. But thankfully, he was low enough, was able to tech it, was able to get out of it without a problem. But yeah, that's one of the hardest things with K-Roll. He has such vertical mobility. It's so hard to get him gone. He can just recover from anywhere. Looks like players are doing stage selection right now. I don't think we have. Oh, yep, there we go. We are going to Smashville. So this should be an interesting one.
Yeah, same characters too, which is going to be interesting, because it was kind of close. Max lose the battle, win the war, launch the opponent, even though he just won the battle.
Yeah, definitely players having a fun time here, getting themselves ready for this match. And we'll be getting into it in just 1 second to finish off. Maybe. This is match point.
Yeah.
If this Icy doesn't get too bothered by the Crocodile, he's in business, and it looks like he is off to a good start, but Crocodile coming in with a vengeance. Honestly, a couple good hits, and Crocodile is putting you to a big percentage. But he plays really.
Oh, wow.
Such a good spike, and that's going to be the stock for the Croc. Max, unfortunately, not able to recover. Gets a little low there, but Nana putting in work, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, definitely having a tough time. Up smash there. 35% on this Ice Climber, though. And he is going really deep. Almost
Beautiful
gets
save.
the KO. Big smash. Good.
That shield.
Was that a shield break on the Nana?
No, but the shield looked like a Skittle.
Oh my gosh.
Nana
does get taken out, and okay, there's the answering stock, but 67% on second one. That is definitely a problem with missing Nana. This could be a very quick stock for Crocodile, and there it is.
Yeah.
That is going to take the second stock here, and Croc is looking good.
Yeah, this is a strong lead for the Crocodile. If he keeps it up, he could maybe tie this and make Max give Max a run for his money.
Yeah, if Max can manage if Max can hold on with this one stock, but you know, Crocodile has done such a good job at these high percentages. You know, 76%, he's okay, but once he gets past 100, he's into that rage, and it is really tough to deal with. He is playing this absolutely fantastically, and Ice Climbers, I think, are having kind of a hard time.
Yeah.
These projectiles coming out. Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty well done.
Oh.
But there's going to be the grab off the ledge, shot into the stage, and the spike comes out. No tech available, and Xander is going to even that up.
Yeah.
So we are currently looking at a 1-to-1 on Ice Climbers versus Crocodile. I wonder if they change this. I wonder if they stay. Now, this Crocodile is fighting for their absolute tournament life.
Yeah.
Right? And I know that Max has a lot of stuff left that he can pull out. I do wonder if he's going to go back to Ice Climbers. I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm not sure if that's the best call.
Honestly,
right?
yeah.
First game was tough, but second game, Croc definitely figured out what he was doing. Alexander was able to get in there and do a lot of damage. But it looks like both players have selected the same character. So well done by Alexander to bring this to game 3. And once the players select their stage, we'll be going in again, running it back, as it were. This will be interesting. Now, K-Rule won, so K-Rule gets to ban, and Ice Climbers get to pick. So Max gets to pick this one. What's he picking here?
That's a good question, because you really have to consider what went wrong with that last game.
Yeah, to be honest, it just seemed like, okay, it looks like we've got Final Destination, Kalos Pokemon League, and Pokemon Stadium 2 that were taken out of the picks. So now we have to pick from the last ones. I feel like Battlefield or Small Battlefield would probably be a good selection for him, because one of the problems that he has is approaching, and having a ledge to stop some of that could be helpful, but I'm not sure. Instead, he goes the opposite direction entirely and picks Town and City.
I kind of understand this pick, because honestly, with the bans, he was banning Kalos, he was banning PS2. I don't think he was a big fan of the bigger stages.
Yeah,
so really picking the next biggest stage, Town, I think that was the goal there.
That definitely makes sense, and it looks like we are going to be getting into the next game here in just a second. And this will be finishing off the Ice Climbers versus Crocodile set, no matter which way it goes. Yeah, doing really well to get those projectiles out early. Throws the crown. What was that?
Throwing the players off a little bit with the taunt. Probably not intentional.
Yeah, that's my guess. Nana there just, saving the day, getting follow-up. Percentage is pretty close for both players. Good shielding by both players. That's a really interesting shot. Nana not able to get back, and Max just not going to go get her.
Yeah, that was a rough play there. Probably didn't think probably trying to play it safe.
Yeah, didn't think he needed to, / didn't think he was safe enough going out. That shield was tiny.
Yeah.
The third shot on that shield, and man, we're getting close on these shields, but he is putting a lot of damage on Crocodile. 125%, 141%, really close on that down smash, but is able to get it. This is probably going to be it. Great DI, gets the shot there, stays, keeps himself alive. The shot out of the gun will not take it. The helmet will not take it. Saved by the platform, I think. and is able to get back, somehow surviving 132 and putting damage out here. Croc coming down with a vengeance, really trying to finish this off. And Nana, or Poe, does get the KO, but this is tough. Oh, there's the dash attack, and it does take the stock. 164, yeah, he's in a tough spot.
Yeah, the Sobo put in a lot of work, and now that there's two, the up airs are just coming out.
Yep, lots of up airs, gets a lot of damage on there. 48 on the Croc, 80 on the Croc.
Oh.
Looking to, I don't know how that interacts with them, actually.
It's surprisingly strong, that uppie, so just trying to get that kill as early as he can.
Yeah. Puts a ton of damage onto this Crocodile, really trying to finish this stock out and finish this game out as a 3-0 on this match. Nana sees her friend go flying and then comes in to finish it off, and that does get a little shot there. And well played by Ice Climbers to get the shot, the stock without taking too much. And goes for the forward air to get the final stock. And that is such an amazing finish. Max J taking the set, and that is going to be the match.
No way.
Really well played. Green Wave Esports is able to take it. Really well played by the other team, though. I cannot say, like, last game, last match, last set of matches, last match was a ton of fun. This match, also a ton of fun. Crazy stuff coming out, really cool matches, some really cool situations, players playing absolutely out of their mind, taking it right to the edge and pushing, and really well done. Just happened that our guys were able to take it, the 3-0. But yeah, absolutely fantastic, and I believe we're on to top 8.
Nice.
So next week, Wednesday, come out and watch. We're going to be playing top 8 against whoever our opponent is. I'm not sure if they've figured that out yet, but yeah, so cannot wait. Haven't had much time to be able to talk about our lovely friends over here, Home Telecom. There's some cool people. They provide home telecommunication services in the in our area. So if you are in the area and they service you or your house or your business, look them up. There's some good people. I know that they've been working a lot with the town and with some of the other places around. So yeah, definitely some good stuff. And I hope that we are able to work with them a lot in the future.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, as always, fun time. Great coming out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see y'all in the future. Good luck, guys. See you Wednesday.
Thanks again to Home Telecom. This has been Max.
And Griggs. Signing out.
Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait, one sec. There we go.